Welcome everyone to the SWF, and tonight we have a fascinating matchup, the classic tale of David versus Goliath, as Ralph takes on Jeff Albertson. Ever since Jeff Albertson returned to the SWF, he's basically been picking on, targeting, bullying Ralph, and no one is really sure why. And then last week, Jeff Albertson went up to the new general manager, Mr. Burns, more on that in a minute, and he asked for this match against Ralph. So tonight we will have Ralph versus Jeff Albertson. I shouldn't be biased, but all I'm going to say is best of luck to Ralph. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately what you did here is correct. Mr. Burns is the new general manager of the SWF. Last week, Mr. Burns, as well as Nelson Muntz, Chief Wiggum, confronted John Entwistle and basically forced John Entwistle to sign the papers, making Mr. Burns the new general manager. But ladies and gentlemen, we do have some good news. We have also learned that Krusty the Clown will be back on tonight's show. Krusty the Clown, the SWF Ironman Champion, has spent the last couple of weeks going around Hollywood promoting his upcoming movie, My Biggest Fan. But tonight, Krusty the Clown returns to the SWF. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Krusty the Clown, out he comes. There you see him with the SWF Ironman Championship, looking shinier than ever. Krusty the Clown has not been here for the past couple of weeks, but he has been out in Hollywood, his hometown, promoting his upcoming movie, and he's been walking around all the red carpets, doing all the interviews, everything imaginable with the SWF Ironman Championship over his shoulder. Krusty the Clown, we hope you had a lovely time away, but it's great to see you back. You know, lately, Krusty the Clown has been defending the SWF Ironman Championship in open challenges. Are we going to get another open challenge here tonight? Let's hear what Krusty the Clown has to say. That's corruption's music. They're out here to cause trouble, I bet. And there you see, ladies and gentlemen, Sideshow Bob, Seymour Skinner, and Nelson Muntz. Last week, Mr. Burns officially became the new general manager of the SWF. And speaking of Burns, there he is. Chief Wiggum, Martin Prince, all of corruption are out here. Krusty The Clown defends the SWF Ironman Championship against Seymour Skinner in our main event. That's going to be one hell of a matchup. Ralph looks visibly frightened and shaken, and I can't say I blame him because out comes his opponent. Out comes this fat motherfucker. Yeah, I said it. Who for the past couple of weeks, ever since returning to the SWF, took for his holiday to Vegas, has been bullying Ralph. He's been picking on Ralph. He's been targeting Ralph. We're still not sure why. He literally shoved him to the ground a few weeks ago. My goodness, just look at the size of this man. God damn it. He is huge. He shoved Ralph to the ground and just berated him, belittled him. And I'd really like to get some answers out of Jeff Albertson. Like, did something happen to him over in Vegas that has made him start acting this way? I mean, he's always been a jerk, but even I think this is just absolute next level. Do you think this is some possible childhood trauma and he's just going to take it out on Ralph? Either way, Jeff Albertson will be wrestling in his first match for the first time since Stairway to Hell. That's right, this is the first time since that fatal 4-way ladder match to crown the first ever SWF Ironman Champion. Is Jeff Albertson wrestling in the ring tonight, and he's taking on Ralph of all people. He wanted this match. I still don't know why, but look at this prick. Look at the smug look in his face. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Ralph, out he comes, crawling his way to the ring. He might not be 100% confident about this matchup. He's scared, he's nervous, he's frightened. But here he is, and the crowd's going absolutely crazy for Ralph Wiggum. He's still posing, the fans still love him, and down the stairs he goes, rolling down the stairs. God damn it, Ralph. You're an absolute character. And Ralph crawling to the ring, I don't think he wants this match, but, now he's been booked in this match, he feels like he kind of has no choice but to do it. And he's still going in, even though he's not 100% confident. You know what? That's guts. That's bravery, Ralph. I really like that. He definitely is not aware as to why Jeff Albertson has suddenly started targeting him. But ladies and gentlemen, there's Ralph in the ring. And just look at that size difference alone. I talked about it earlier, David versus Goliath. This is the best example that the SWF can provide with a David versus Goliath scenario. And now Ralph just looking over at Jeff Albertson. He still has a frightened look on his face. He's still not 100% confident, but he's in the ring. He can't really back out now. The match has officially begun, and Jeff Albertson immediately running into Ralph. Oh my goodness, he just charged into Ralph, knocking Ralph off his feet. I think Ralph has already been knocked loopy. I'm not too sure he even knows where he is, but Jeff Albertson now, put him down. He's got Ralph up by one arm, and oh my goodness, a heel toss. Jeff Albertson just beeled Ralph to the other side of the ring. He got some scary airtime, Ralph did. And now Jeff Albertson, he is not wasting any time. Oh no, he's got Ralph by the throat. The choke slam. The pin. And that's all she wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, dare I say, we just witnessed a massacre. Jeff Albertson wasting no time, just absolutely destroying Ralph here tonight. Poor Ralph didn't even have a chance. Ralph didn't even put up a fight. And there you see Jeff Albertson. How could he walk around feeling this way? How could he feel good about himself? Especially after just beating up Ralph like that, of all people. And the crowd absolutely hate his guts, and so do I. But ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Albertson returns tonight in the ring with a very impressive win. Regardless of what you think of the situation. Oh, poor Ralph. Somebody has to check up on Ralph. Get the hell out of here, you. Millhouse with some fighting words for Nelson Muntz as they both prepare for their upcoming match next week. That should be very exciting. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event. And out comes the challenger, Seymour Skinner, with that little weasel Martin Prince by his side. Last week, Seymour Skinner and Abe Simpson went to war inside the military cage. They beat the hell out of each other, they bruised each other, they battered each other. It was absolutely brutal. But Seymour Skinner walks out the victor in the end as he defeated Abe Simpson by a knockout. That is a very big win. I would say the biggest win of Seymour Skinner's SWF career thus far. But tonight, he gets a shot at the SWF Ironman Championship. He told Krusty the Clown earlier that he plans to win the title and put some honor on the championship, which has been a goal of Seymour Skinner ever since coming to the SWF. He had a couple of shots against Bart Simpson for the SWF Championship earlier this year, and he was unsuccessful in winning the championship both times. But tonight, he gets his first shot at the SWF Ironman Championship. Could we be looking at a new SWF Ironman Champion? And with corruption by his side, who knows what they're planning? But ladies and gentlemen, out comes the SWF Ironman Champion, Krusty the Clown, once again. Earlier tonight, he issued an open challenge. Corruption came out, and Skinner answered the call. Krusty the Clown's going to be an absolute cloud nine. In my opinion, I think he's had a fantastic run as SWF Ironman Champion. He toured Hollywood, he did all the interviews, he did all the press, walking all the red carpets with the shiny new Ironman Championship. You think I didn't notice that new shine, huh, Krusty? But Krusty the Clown is feeling absolutely confident as he steps in the ring against Seymour Skinner. This is the first one-on-one encounter between Krusty the Clown and Seymour Skinner. They both were involved in a Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders match earlier in the year that also featured Chief Wiggum and Brock Lesnar. But tonight, Krusty the Clown and Seymour Skinner go at one-on-one, and Krusty the Clown surely has to know that Corruption are bound to make an appearance. They 100% have something up their sleeve. Seymour Skinner with his stone-cold-like stare onto Krusty the Clown. And now the bell has rung. The match has officially begun. Both men talking shit. And now a collar and elbow tire. Krusty the Clown goes behind with the waistlock. And Krusty the Clown gets Seymour Skinner up and down. Still got the waistlock locked in. And now Seymour Skinner rolling around. He gets out of the waistlock. He's got a hold of Krusty's arm. But Krusty using his big feet to push Seymour Skinner off him. And now what? And now Seymour Skinner's got Krusty's arm. Oh, a nasty elbow to the head. And now Seymour Skinner with the wrist lock. He's got Krusty down. He's got him in the seatbelt position. And now Krusty the Clown getting back to his feet, using his power and rolling Skinner out, rolling him into the corner. Seymour Skinner, meanwhile, trips up Krusty by the ankle. Down goes Krusty, up goes Krusty. And now Krusty the Clown with a power slam to Seymour Skinner. Krusty the Clown showing off his power with a second power slam. Look at Krusty the Clown go. He's rocking, he's rolling. He comes off the ropes with the leg drop and the pin and a quick kick out from Seymour Skinner. Say that 5 times real fast. And now Krusty the Clown looking for a light. Martin Prince. What the hell? Martin Prince is holding Krusty the Clown. And now Krusty the Clown loses his balance on the rope. And Seymour Skinner using the rope to rebound and a drop kick to the stomach of Krusty. Holy crap. He just drop kicked Krusty the Clown off the top rope. Krusty crashing onto the floor. That was absolutely nasty. Oh my goodness. Martin Prince, that little weasel. I knew he was going to get involved. It was just a matter of time. Seymour Skinner now rolling and throwing Krusty the Clown into the corner. And now Seymour Skinner just straight up stomping Krusty in the head. You know, Skinner always talks about his lethal hands. He's got lethal feet as well, I would say. And now here comes Seymour Skinner, but Krusty the Clown moves out of the way. Krusty the Clown now going up to the top rope. And a moonsault off the top rope. Krusty the Clown with a moonsault onto Seymour Skinner. Going for the pin and the kick out. And now Seymour Skinner, he's got Krusty's arms hooked with the butterfly suplex. And now Seymour Skinner with a very unique pin of his own. And Krusty the Clown counters another pinfall attempt. And now both men are fighting and struggling. Seymour Skinner once again got Krusty's arm, and this time successfully drops the knees. I still cannot get over what we witnessed earlier when Seymour Skinner just drop kicking Krusty the Clown off the ropes. My goodness. And now Seymour Skinner with a chin lock locked in. Krusty the Clown fighting back to his feet. Seymour Skinner, I think, was looking to blind Krusty the Clown earlier. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Krusty the Clown, he's got Seymour Skinner on his back. He's got him in a piggyback position. And what? Oh my goodness, a forward roll. Krusty the Clown knocking Seymour Skinner. Oh my goodness, I've never seen anything like that before. But that's what you get with Krusty the Clown. You get innovation. And now Krusty the Clown looking for a clothesline, but Seymour Skinner ducks. Seymour Skinner now looking for a German suplex, but Krusty lands on his feet. And now the clothesline. Krusty the Clown succeeding with the clothesline. And now Krusty the Clown with a flying back elbow. Down goes Seymour Skinner. And now the crowd is going absolutely electric for the Clown. And now Seymour Skinner very slowly and gingerly back to his feet. I cannot get over this matchup. And now Krusty the Clown, he's looking for his signature power slam, but Seymour Skinner wiggles out from behind. And Seymour Skinner, German suplex. The snap German suplex. And my goodness, Krusty's big feet getting caught up in the rope. I think he landed on his head. That was absolutely nasty. And now Seymour Skinner gets Krusty. Now goes for the pin. And oh my goodness, kicked out just at the nick of time. Krusty the Clown just kicked out. Oh my goodness, that was so close. That was almost a 3. I think Seymour Skinner is in absolute disbelief. He generally thought he was about to win the SWF Ironman Championship. I can't say I blame him. I felt the same way. But Krusty the Clown is strong and resilient. And now Seymour Skinner, where the hell is he going? He's going towards the top rope. I think I know what he's thinking right here. He's climbing up to the top rope. And Krusty the Clown, like a cat, just springs out of nowhere. He meets Skinner on the top rope, but wait a minute. He's got Seymour Skinner and Krusty the Clown. Oh my goodness. He's got Skinner up. And oh my God, a superplex. Krusty the Clown just gave Seymour Skinner a superplex. Unbelievable. And now Krusty sitting back up. He's shaking, he's raging, he's fired up. I think he's looking for the rock bottom. He's looking to take it home, and the crowd wants to see it. Seymour Skinner hasn't even moved. And now Krusty the Clown, he's going for the rock bottom. He's looking for it. He's just waiting for Skinner to get up. And wait a minute, no! Martin Prince, that little shit, just smacking Krusty the Clown on the back with the algebra textbook. And uh-oh, you've done fucked up now, Martin. But Chief William comes out of nowhere, attacking Krusty the Clown from behind. And here comes Sideshow Bob. Oh goodness, corruption. What took this so long? Sideshow Bob helping Seymour Skinner back to his feet. And now meanwhile, Chief Wiggum, I think he's got Krusty the Clown set up for the bonsai drop. Yes, he does. Oh, bonsai drop. Chief Wiggum, who has a shot at the SWF Championship next week against Bart Simpson. He's got a big title match to prepare for. And speaking of titles, DC Nelson Muntz bringing the SWF Ironman Championship into the ring. I am absolutely disgusted by how this match has ended. This was a fantastic matchup. And oh no, Sideshow Bob has the Ironman Championship. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Sideshow Bob just strikes Krusty the Clown in the head with his own SWF Ironman Championship belt. And wait a minute, what the hell is that sadistic Skinner thinking? Oh no, he's lining up Krusty the Clown. And here he comes, the punt kick! Seymour Skinner just kicked Krusty the Clown's head off. And there you see corruption now. And this is absolutely disgusting. We were witnessing a fantastic main event between two great competitors. And then Martin Prince and the rest of corruption just had to come along and ruin everything. Damn you, corruption.